So I already know like you're doing your first audit stuff, but you do know to get to US code to take any type of photography of a military installation, entryway, and or...
Welcome back to North Point Files, and I'm your favorite auditor. Today's footage captures a situation that quickly spirals from a calm public interaction into what many viewers may see as a dangerous abuse of authority. A man peacefully recording on a public sidewalk outside a bank suddenly finds himself threatened with arrest simply for asking questions and exercising his constitutional rights. Stay tuned, because what starts as casual conversation soon turns into detention threats, intimidation, and a shocking escalation that raises serious concerns about civil liberties. Subscribe now for more real audit footage and uncensored public accountability cases.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
What you got going on today?
Nothing much, just taking some pictures and videos of the base here.
Gotcha. I'm Staff Sergeant Drive with the 45th Security Forces Squadron. I just came to check upon you, see how it's going. That's it.
Okay.
Do you have any identification on you that I can check?
No, I'm not gonna provide you with any ID.
That's fine. Just let you know, you cross that white line, if you have no identification to allow you access onto the installation, then we'll have to get you under trespassing, okay?
I got you.
Know that.
All right, so that white line right over there.
That white line right there. Whatever you want to do right here.
But all this is public property, correct?
That's fine.
Okay, great.
Just be mindful of the road, traffic.
Sure, I'm a big boy. I'll take care of myself. I got you. Thank you. You said your name was
Andrade.
Andrade.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You have a great day as well.
Hi, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm Investigator Erickson with Security Forces.
Investigator Erickson?
Yes, sir.
And your name, ma'am?
Investigator Beagle.
Exactly. Beagle? Beagle?
Yes.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. We're just wondering why you're recording a military installation.
Yeah, no.
Something we can help you with?
No, you don't. I don't need help with anything. I'm just taking some public photography of the base. That's all.
Okay. So in order to do that, you have to go through the installation actually and go through public affairs and coordinate it with them.
Yeah.
Since they're the ones that do all the photography, you can't actually.
I don't want to go on the base and photograph.
No, I understand that, but any base property, you can't actually photograph or record the base property.
Yeah. But I'm not on the base right now.
But it's the property that you're recording.
Yeah.
Even if you're not on it, you just can't record like the procedures.
Yeah.
No. We were told that you were recording what the gate is.
Yeah, I'm recording the gate, everything around the gate. That's correct. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I'm from my understanding, investigator, is that I'm just taking public photos from a public
is that
place.
Your job? Do you work for a news company?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
Yeah. I have no ill intent. And like I said, I'm just filming what I can see from public. That's all.
And I understand, we have the cool Space Force sign and everybody.
Space Force. Yeah, pretty cool.
Unfortunately, I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you just can't record the installation entry control.
Yeah. Well, I understand that that's what you perceive to be the rules, but I know I'm not breaking any laws by doing this, because if I can see it from public, I can record it from public. So, that might be like a Air Force rule or Space Force rule, but
it's a federal government
rule. A federal government rule?
So this is a federal installation.
Yes, I understand that.
So
I get that.
You're allowed to stand here. You can record that, but you cannot record that.
Yeah.
In order to do that, you have to get a hold of Public Affairs. Their number's actually online at the directory for the Space Force base.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna agree here.
We're not, and we understand that. We're just telling you, you cannot do it.
Okay.
And that we would have to, I don't want to, but we would have to call local law enforcement out here to escort you away from the installation if you don't follow the procedures in regards to recording the installation.
Yeah. No,
that's why we're just coming to you and giving you the chance to just not.
Yeah, no. And I understand exactly why you guys are here, and I can understand that, but I have a right to be here. I have a right to film whatever I can see from public, and that's what I think. Regardless of whatever, I don't know what rules you're speaking of, but that's what I know. So, if you need to call local law enforcement or whatever you need to do, that's fine. You can do that. It's within your right to do that.
We just wanted to come to you first and talk to you.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, and can I get your name?
No, I'm not going to give my name.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Stand here and watch me.
So how long you been an investigator? Long time? Doesn't look like it could be a long time. All right.
It sure is hot out today.
I mean, it's Florida, right?
No.
It's Florida.
It's actually surprising it's sunny today.
Yeah.
It's been really like disgusting out lately.
Yeah, I know, definitely, I know. We caught a break with the hurricane,
I know.
the tropical storm.
Yeah.
We caught a
I thought
break.
it was gonna be worse than what it was, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, because it went around
Yeah.
Melbourne
About
area.
like the West Coast.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the West Coast of Florida.
Yeah, west coast of Florida. Yeah.
California doesn't get hurricanes.
No, they get earthquakes. That's even worse. I don't want the ground moving for sure.
No, but I mean, a hurricane could flood.
Yeah. True. True. U.S. government plates here on this Ford Fusion. 2 investigators with the Air Force. So according to these 2 investigators here, I am breaking some sort of federal rule, was their word, a federal rule that says that you cannot record a military installation from public. I'm not exactly what rule these investigators are referring to, but they were nice enough, cordial enough, even though they're wrong, you know?
We're gonna go to the marina. What? Are you going to the marina? Okay. Swing by and go meet you.
Hey, sir.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good.
So I already know like you're doing your first audit stuff. But you do know to get to U.S. code to take any type of photography of a military installation, entryway, and or sketch of a military.
That would be if it was designated by the President of the United States.
No, it's actually U.S. code. It's 18 U.S. code 795, photography and sketching defense installation. It's against the U.S. code to take any type of photography of any installation.
Yeah, that's not true. I've taken photography of many installations, and
It says it in the U.S. code. I just want to let you
understand.
know, but
I understand.
have a good day.
Thanks, you too. All right, guys, so local law.
And what makes this encounter especially disturbing is how rapidly the tone changes once a supervising officer arrives on scene. After initially acknowledging the citizen's right to record, the situation escalates into detention, demands for identification, and threats of arrest over so-called suspicious behavior. Videos of this are important because they remind the public how quickly ordinary interactions can shift when rights are misunderstood or challenged. Always stay calm, know your rights, and understand how to safely handle encounters involving law enforcement. For more educational audits and real public accountability footage, stay connected with North Point Files and subscribe.